Jeremy Bash, I want to ask you about some controversial comments from the Attorney General, because he has been arguing that there may be federal lawsuits, and he's having, not coincidentally perhaps, the Assistant U.S. Attorney in Detroit, which is, of course, Michigan, a key battleground state where the president has been battling with the governor for her restrictions, look at states where the governors may be too restrictive. That is completely contradictory to the arguments being made in the White House guidelines, that not a single state that is opening up has met those guidelines for phase one.
Well, this is just the politicization of law enforcement, of the legal system, to try to, I guess, advance the president's view that states and communities should be coerced into opening. They should be forced into sending people to work, to opening daycares and schools, so that, I guess, the infection can spread, but at least there'll be some economic upside. I think it's so short-sighted, as your other guests have been pointing out, because, of course, the moment those reinfection rates or those infection rates go up again, we're going to have to close down. And the second time we close down, people are going to be very gun-shy about opening again. And so I don't really understand the Attorney General's strategy, other than perhaps because he wants the president to say, attaboy, way to go, in the same way that the Attorney General has done the president's bidding in a number of other contexts.
Well, apparently it was after recommendations from Ed Meese, a former Reagan Attorney General, and it is appealing to a certain part of the base, clearly, but they're talking about using the Civil Rights Division, that their constitutional rights of people are being violated by the governor's warnings, which is, again, contradictory to the president belatedly conceding that he is not in charge, the governors are in charge.